Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Columbus School Field for tonight's Corry Central Labor Club Little League Game of the Week. Brad Swanson here for Channel 98.9 FM, and we are here to bring you an exciting girls major softball game. Northeast in town to take on Corry 3 tonight. So far, we've done a couple major boys games. This is the second major girls game, and we've seen some really good ball out of these youngsters. The major division is 10 through 12-year-olds, and I'm sure tonight's game won't disappoint anybody out there. Just great to be able to bring you these games, and I tell you, we're going to talk about the wonderful sponsors that make this possible. And of course, we start with the Corry Central Labor Club, who is our premier sponsor. We thank them for everything they've done and continue to do in supporting the kids in the Corry community. They've done wonders over the years and continue to do so, and hats off to the Corry Central Labor Club. What a beautiful night for a ball game. It's a little cooler, but I don't think the kids are going to mind that much. They'll get warmed right up as soon as the game starts. We're almost ready for the opening pitch. We'll have our Pledge of Allegiance and the Little League Pledge coming up. I don't know if we're waiting on umpires still. I didn't see any around here yet. But that gives me a little time to tell you a little bit about our lineups tonight. And we're starting with the Northeast squad. Leading things off and catching today will be Lillian Carter. She'll be followed by the center fielder, Annalie Thornton. Batting third is the first baseman, Willow Christensen. She's followed by the pitcher, Gabby Rizzo. Hitting in the 5 slot is Macy Schreckler, the third baseman. She's followed by shortstop, Chloe Herzl. Batting 7th, Lillian Adams, the right fielder. Playing second base tonight is Serenity Kennelly. And hitting after her will be the left fielder, Harper Collins, followed by Aubrey Boyd. So there's the Northeast lineup. And I'll give you the Corry lineup when they come into bat. Well, actually, I'll give you the Corry lineup around the horn when they take the field. So the pledges are done. Kids are getting ready to take the field here. Corry, of course, the home team. Coach is coming up with the ground rules. We'll go with the Corry lineup right now. I'll let you know what's happening here. In the circle tonight for Corry will be number 7, Natalie Kraza. Behind the plate doing the catching, number 6, Ashton Mosier. Down at first base, number 4, Lily Dunlap. At second base tonight for Corry is number 12, Maddie Cullors. The shortstop is number 2, Ellie Harvey. Over at third base, number 5, Haley Wyman. From left to right in the outfield, we have number 1, Katie Sweeney in left field. Number 8, Kendall Brink in center field. And in right field, number 3, Katie Moore. Also in the lineup will be number 10, Bristol Silvis, number 11, Brielle Silvis, and number 19, Bria Higby. Now I'm gonna say that's number 9. I'm sorry. The number sign is very close to the number, so it looked like a 19, but I believe that's number 9. We'll make sure of that when she comes up to bat. So Natalia Kraza taking her warm-up pitches. And like I said, beautiful night for a ball game out here in Columbus. Concession stand is open. If you're in the vicinity, stop in, grab something to eat from the concession stand, and watch a little ball. If not, stay tuned right here to Channel 98.9's live stream, the Corry Central Labor Club Little League Game of the Week. An exciting one last night over at Brackenfield for major boys as Corry got by Union City with a walk-off single in the bottom of the sixth. The score was 10-9. Great ball game. Hats off to both squads. They played really well. And reminder, folks, you can watch these games over and over again. We are on YouTube. So you go to YouTube, go to channel 989, and then you're going to see the Listen Live, and you're looking for Little League Game of the Week. Click on the Little League Game of the Week, and it'll bring up the past games that we've done. So we hope you enjoy, and here we go. We're ready for the first pitch. That one's low, ball one. That ball is fouled off and out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Lillian Carter, the catcher, is a leadoff hitter here for Northeast. Looking down at her coach. Steps back into the batter's box. That pitch sails high. 2-1 the count. Looks like our umpire is Katie Kraslow tonight, doing the balls and strikes and calling them bases from behind the circle. That's a tough job. I've done that a few times myself. Next pitch is behind the batter for a ball. That one's on the inside part of the plate, called strike 2. We got a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Natalia Krasza looks in. That one goes outside. Ball 4. So leadoff walk, Lillian Carter is on board for Northeast. That'll bring up center fielder Annalie Thornton. Ball outside. 1 ball, no strikes to count. That one's up high. Ball 2. That one's called strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. The count. Nobody out. Runner at first. We're in the top half of the first. That one misses outside. That one's low. Gets by the catcher and down on the wild pitch. The runner Lillian Carter takes second base. Next pitch goes high. Ball 4. Runners at first and second. If you were just tuning in, this is the Corry Central Labor Club Little League Game of the Week in Columbus. Major girls action, Corry and Northeast. That pitch is on the outside part of the plate, called strike 1. Inside low. 1-1 the count. Throw down is not in time, as Lillian Carter takes third base. Runners on the corner now. Runner at third bluffs. Catcher looks down, and on the play, Annalie Thornton takes second base. So runners at second, third, nobody out. 3 balls, 1 strike to count. A 3-1 pitch. On the inside part of the plate, strike 2. Count full, 3-2. was called strike 3. 1 out. And I'll bring up the pitcher, Gabby Rizzo. There's a ball hit right to third base, and third baseman catches it, touches the bag, and the inning is over. So L5 for out number 2, and then 5 unassisted at third base for out number 3. That'll do it for Northeast. They threaten but do not score. So after the top of the first inning, it's Northeast 0, Corry coming to bat. And I apologize if I was not very clear. Didn't have my microphone hooked up correctly, but it should be a little better now. Northeast takes the field, getting ready for the bottom of the first inning. And now we can talk a little bit about some sponsors here. The Corry Central Labor Club is the premier sponsor of Corry Little League coverage on the Channel 98.9 sports stream, located at 30 West Main Street, and on Facebook, Channel 989, thanks to Corry Central Labor Club for their outstanding support of Corry Little League play-by-play. Coverage of Corry Little League action on the Channel 98.9 sports stream is provided in part by JH Napa Auto Parts, located at 955 North Center Street, and at NapaOnline.com. Channel 98.9 thanks JH Napa Auto Parts for their support. Support for Corry Little League coverage on the Channel 98.9 sports stream is provided in part by Fox Insurance, your local team of experts for all things Medicare. Whether you're still working, already retired, or planning your retirement, Beth and Patty at Fox Family Insurance can help with all your Medicare plan options. Located at the Corry Jamestown Credit Union building on North Center Street in Corry, Channel 98.9 thanks Fox Family Insurance for their support. Support for coverage of Corry Little League on the Channel 98.9 sports stream is provided by Meerhoffs Furniture and Appliance. Meerhoffs offers living room and dining room furniture, beds, appliances, and more. Meerhoffs is also able to special order many brands for qualified buyers. Now located at 128 West Smith Street in Corry and online at meerhoffs.com. Phone 814-663-4221. Support for Corry Little League coverage on the Channel 98.9 sports stream is provided in part by Riverside Structures at 1221 North Center Street in Corry, providing sheds, gazebos, pavilions, outdoor furniture, and more. Open daily 9 to 3. Online at riversidestructures.com. Phone 814-273-7232. Channel 98.9 thanks Riverside Structures and new owners Tim and Amanda Poherence for their support. Corry Little League coverage is brought to you in part by Stone Audiology with 8 locations to serve you. In Corry at 709 East Columbus Avenue. You can phone 814-664-7070. The Channel 98.9 sports stream thanks Stone Audiology for their support. Corry Little League play-by-play on the Channel 98.9 sports stream is sponsored by Corry Moose Lodge 98 at 332 East Washington Street in Corry and on Facebook. Phone 814-664-4010. Channel 989 thanks Corry Moose Lodge 98 for their support. Corry Little League play-by-play is brought to you in part by Rossbacher Insurance, located at 98 North Center Street. Rossbacher Insurance offers personal, business, and life insurance and more. More information at teamrossbacher.com. Phone 814-664-7744. Channel 98.9 thanks Rossbacher Insurance for their support. Personal service since 1928. Awesome. Support for Corry Little League coverage is provided by Corry Fabrication, located at 21 Maple Avenue, a leading sheet metal fabricator in Pennsylvania and the tri-state area. More information is available online at corryfab.com and on Facebook and LinkedIn. Channel 989 thanks Corry Fabrication for their support. We thank each and every one of these wonderful sponsors, and if you happen to frequent their business or see them, please tell them that you heard their ad here on Channel 989 Sports Stream. Our first runner gets on base and just steals second. That's Ellie Harvey. Ellie down at second base now. Natalia Kraza at the plate. Big swing and a miss, but on the play. She's going down to first on the drop third strike, and everybody's going to be safe on the play. Ellie Harvey moves over to third base. So put Natalia Kraza at first base. That'll bring up Kate Moore. That one sails high, and here comes the runner from third. She's going to score easily. Down to second goes Natalia Kraza. 1-0 Corry leads here in the bottom of the first inning. Next pitch is up high. 2-0. The 2-0 pitch to Kate Moore. Called strike one. Two balls, one strike. Next pitch is low. Good stop by the catcher. There's the pitch. Big swing and a miss. That is low, ball four. Kate Moore draws the walk. The first three batters for Corry have reached safely here in the first inning. And that'll bring up third baseman Hallie Wyman. And she hits it out into right field. That drops in there, gets by the right fielder. One run's going to score. Two runs are going to score. And a two-run double off the bat of Hallie Wyman makes it a 3-0 Corry lead here in the bottom of the first inning. Still no one out. And Lily Dunlap at the plate. That one goes outside low. One ball, no strikes to count. That one goes low and outside. Ball two. Two balls, no strikes, nobody out. Runner at second. Corry leading 3-0 here in this Corry Central Labor Club Little League Game of the Week. That one's fouled back. So we have two more games tentatively scheduled for next week. And we're going to get into a little girls action, but we're going to go junior girls next week. We've done two major boys games, covered both the major boys teams. This is our second major girls, and we were fortunate enough to be able to cover all three of the major girls teams. And we're going to do 2 junior girls games next week, and we'll get both junior teams in there. So having a lot of fun with this stuff, and we hope you are too. Pitch gets away from the catcher, and both runners move up. That one's way high. That one is low. That ball is ripped to shortstop. Shortstop up with it. Throws it over to first, but not in time. And 2 more runs are going to score. So nice hit by Ashton Mosier. And she legged that one out for an infield single. And actually that's 5 runs, so it's one of the rules here. I guess I need to explain these rules a little bit so that you folks at home can kind of grasp what's going on. So even though there were no outs, Corry scored 5 runs. In Little League play, if a team scores 5 runs, the inning is over. The team that gave up the 5 runs comes into bat. Team that scored 5 runs, back in the field. So after 1 inning of play, it's Corry 5, Northeast 0. Something I did not check with, but I'm pretty sure that they do use the 10-run rule. I believe they have to play 4 complete innings. Little League is in the major divisions is 6 innings of play, both boys and the girls. And something else that is kind of neat, I think, is the fact that in the major division of Little League, everyone in the lineup bats. It's a continuous batting order, which means Northeast, for instance, has 12 girls here tonight in the lineup. All 12 girls are listed in that batting order, and they will continue to bat in the same order no matter where they go in the field. So the catcher could become the pitcher later on and then move to first base. She'll always be in that same slot in the batting order. So just to give you an idea, they're giving more kids a chance to play a little bit more, I believe. There used to be an old rule. You had to have 1 at bat and 2 innings in the field. I think they still try to get 2 innings in the field, and this continuous batting order guarantees that every one of the players will bat at least 1 time. So great to see Little League adopting that rule. First pitch to Macy Schreckler, the third baseman, is low, ball 1. Macy Schreckler comes in leading things off for Northeast in the top of the second. That one almost plunked her. She got out of the way just in time. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Big swing and a miss. Strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike to count. As I mentioned, we're in the top of the second inning here at the school field at Columbus. That was a nice pitch there, strike 2. This is the Corry Central Labor Club Little League Game of the Week. Sponsored in part by Corry Central Labor Club, of course. There's a swing and a miss, strike 3. And Natalia Kraza settling in here in the second inning. That'll bring up the shortstop, Chloe Herzl. Chloe steps in with no one on. And 1 out. That pitch is on the outside part of the plate, called strike one. That one's called strike two on the inside part of the plate. No balls, 2 strikes. That one almost hits her. She jumps out of the way. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Strike 3 called. 2 away, and that will bring up the right fielder, Lillian Adams. So Lillian Adams steps in. Nobody on, 2 away. Swing and a miss, strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. High and outside is the next pitch. Evens the count at 1-1. That one's low. Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike to count. The 2-1 is inside, ball 3. That one's right down the middle. Strike 2. Count now full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on a miss. Strike 3. And that'll do it for Northeast in the second inning as Natalia Kraza settles in and strikes out the side. So after an inning and a half, it's Corry 5, Northeast 0. Corry sent 5 girls to the plate. In the first inning. So we'd like to mention once again that the Corry Central Labor Club is our premier sponsor. That's why we call this the Corry Central Labor Club Little League Game of the Week on the Channel 98.9 FM live stream. Joining Corry Central Labor Club as sponsors are JH Napa Auto Parts, Fox Insurance, Meerhoffs Appliance, Riverside Structures, Stone Audiology, the Moose Club Channel, or the Moose Club 98, excuse me, Rossbacher Insurance, and Corry Fabrication. Once again, we thank each and every one of those organizations, businesses, and we appreciate everything they do. We hope you do too. Let them know if you see them or frequent their business. Let them know that you heard their advertisement on Channel 98.9's sports stream. Speaking of Channel 98.9, you can start your day with John and Heidi in the morning on Channel 98.9. John and Heidi are a husband and wife team, and they bring lots of fun to your morning, along with news, weather, and information. Then it's Cindy Scott and Josh David in the afternoon, and Terry Dean in the evening on Channel 98.9. You can get the new Channel 98.9 app on your mobile device. It's available on Apple and Android, or tell your smart speaker, play Channel 98.9. You can find us at channel989.org, and be sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Okay, ready for action here in the bottom of the 6th, or bottom of the 2nd, excuse me. Bottom of the 2nd. First pitch is Low and away, ball 1. At the plate for Corry is the extra hitter Bristol Silvis. He pops it up, the pitcher makes the catch, 1 away. F1, 1 out here to start the bottom of the 2nd inning. That'll bring up center fielder, number 8, Kendall Brink. A little high, ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. That one's hit down third base line. That's going to get out into left field for a base hit. They quickly get the ball back in. So Kendall Brink aboard with a 1-out single. That'll bring up the second baseman, Maddie Colors. Pitch is low, ball 1 on the play. Kendall Brink races down to second base. That pitch is low. Next pitch is low as well. And the runner moves down to third base. Kendall Brink standing at third base with 1 out. Gabby Rizzo fires the next pitch. Up high, ball 4. Once again, Corry has runners on the corners with 1 away. Coming to the plate, left fielder Katie Sweeney. Looks like coach is down at first base securing the shoelace of Maddie Colors. Now we're ready to go. Katie Sweeney takes a couple practice swings, steps back in. Here's the pitch from Gabby Rizzo, excuse me. That one's low and on the pitch. Maddie Colors was running all the way. She's now at second. Pitch is up high. Katie Sweeney digs back in. Awaits the pitch from Gabby Rizzo. That one goes outside. And here comes the runner from third. She's safe. Maddie Colors moves over to third base. It's a 6-0 game in favor of Corry. Here comes the runner from third. She is safe. Now 7-0. Ball is the call. Ball 4. And that'll put Katie Sweeney aboard with the walk. Time is called. As the Northeast coach wants to gather his troops and talk things over here real quick. Brielle Silvis will be the hitter for Corry. Talking things over with her coach. Saturday nights from 8 to midnight, it's the Grunge Garage on Channel 98.9. Bob Stye takes you back to the 1990s with all your favorite grunge, Brit, pop, and alternative. Tune in to 989 FM, get the Channel 98.9 app, or tell your smart speaker, play at Channel 98.9. There's a ball hit down the first base line, and that's going to be a fair ball. Everybody's safe. Here comes the runner towards home. She's safe. So that ball went down the first base line and just stopped right there in fair territory. Now an 8-0 ball game. Still just one away. Runner at first. Bria Higbee at the plate. Pitch is high. There goes the runner. Throw down to second. Pretty strong throw. Gets out into center field, but good backup. And they quickly get it back into the pitcher who is in the circle. Once the pitcher has the ball in the circle, runners cannot advance. Bria Higbee steps back in. Gabby Rizzo looks in. It's a swing and a miss. And there goes the runner down to third base. It goes out into left field. Runner's going to stay at third. That's Brielle Silvis. Bria Higbee steps back in. Here's the pitch. Low for a ball. Gabby Rizzo fires the next pitch low. Bria Higbee awaits the pitch. That one sails high and outside, ball 4. So runners now at first and third. Still just one out. And it'll bring up the top of the order as Ellie Harvey steps up. She hits that one to the shortstop. Shortstop up with it, makes a nice play, throws the first, not in time. And the run will score to make it 9-0. So Ellie Harvey hit it. Great play by the shortstop. She's made a couple great plays, but she's deep in the hole at shortstop, and that's a long throw across. And Corry has some pretty good speed on the base pass. There's a swing and a miss. Strike 1 by Natalia Kraza. Swing and a miss, strike 2. The ball is 2 strikes. She hits that one slow to the pitcher. Pitcher comes up with it, throws the third. She's safe at third. So Krasa down at first base on the fielder's choice. Over to second goes Harvey. And at third is Bria Higbee. So bases loaded for Kate Moore. She hits it down the third base line. Foul. Here's the pitch, down low. So if Bria Higbee scores, that'll be five runs in the inning, and the teams will switch out. It will also be a 10-run lead for Corry. I don't know if they play the 15-run mercy rule after 3 innings or not, but we'll find out. Gabby Rizzo fires it in. Big swing and a miss. Kate Moore took a good swing at that one. Just came up a little empty. Next pitch, high, outside. Gabby Rizzo doing a nice job of coming in to cover in case that ball gets by her catcher. Next pitch is fouled off. That pitch is low. Count goes full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And Kate Moore thought it was ball 4. Ball 3. The 3-2 count. Payoff pitch from Gabby Rizzo to Kate Moore. Ball 4. And that'll do it as she walks in the run from third, and that's 5 runs for the inning, so the teams will switch out. So after 2 innings of play, it's now Corry 10, Northeast nothing. Due up for Northeast in the top of the 3rd inning will be the 10, 11, and 12 hitters, I believe. Let me double check this. I'm sorry, Corry has 12 players. Northeast only has 10. So it'll be the 8, 9, and 10 hitters coming to the plate for Northeast. Natalia Krasa out there taking her warm-up tosses. So we will see second baseman Serenity Kennelly, left fielder Harper Collins, and extra hitter Aubrey Boyd for Northeast. The Corry Central Labor Club is the premier sponsor of Corry Little League coverage on the Channel 98.9 Sports Stream, located at 30 West Main Street, and on Facebook. Channel 989 thanks to Corry Central Labor Club for their outstanding support of Corry Little League play-by-play. Coverage of Corry Little League action on the Channel 98.9 Sports Stream is provided in part by JH Napa Auto Parts, located at 955 North Center Street and at napaonline.com. Channel 98.9 thanks JH Napa Auto Parts for their support. Support for Corry Little League coverage on the Channel 98.9 Sports Stream is provided by Fox Family Insurance, your local team of experts for all things Medicare. Whether you are still working, already retired, or planning retirement, Beth and Patty at Fox Family Insurance can help with all your Medicare plan options. Located at the Corry Jamestown Credit Union Building on North Center Street in Corry. Channel 98.9 thanks Fox Family Insurance for their support. And support for Corry Little League on the Channel 98.9 Sports Stream is provided by Meerhoffs Furniture and Appliance. Meerhoffs offers living room and dining room furniture beds, appliances, and more. Meerhoffs is also available to special order many brands for qualified buyers. Now located at 128 West Smith Street in Corry and online at meerhoffs.com. Phone 814-663-4221. And here we are with action in the top of the third inning. We have Serenity Kennelly at first base. And at the plate is Harper Collins. Pitch is outside. Runner's going to go down to third base. So once again, Northeast has a runner at third base. They did so in the first, but runners were left stranded on a great play by the third baseman. That one is a ball inside. I don't know how you call that. Would you call that inside outside? Because it was inside as far as the plate is concerned, but on the backside of the batter. That was ball 4. So Northeast has runners on the corner, nobody out. We are in the top of the third inning. You're listening to Channel 98.9 live stream, and it is the Corry Central Labor Club Little League Game of the Week. That pitch is high. The Corry catcher, Ashton Mosier, running towards the runner at third, the runner back to the base. Here comes the runner from third. She's safe. Northeast finally on the scoreboard here in the top of the third inning. It's now a 10-1 ball game. That one is inside. Next pitch is called a strike. We got a pretty good crowd down here tonight for tonight's game. That one's low. Ball 4. Runners at first and second. Nobody out. Top of the order as Lillian Carter, the catcher, steps to the plate. That one's low. Both runners going to move up. Runners now at second and third. Low and inside. Natalia Kraza, wheels and deals. Up high, ball 3. Three balls, no strikes. Lillian Carter takes a long look at the coach, steps back into the batter's box. Here's the pitch. That one's outside, ball 4. So bases loaded, nobody out. Northeast has pushed across one run here in the top of the third inning to make it a 10-1 ball game. And the center fielder, Anna Lee Thornton, steps in. She takes the first pitch for a ball. Great job of covering home plate by both the first baseman, Lily Dunlop, and Natalia Krauser, the pitcher. That one's high. 2-0 the count. Annalie Thornton takes a practice swing, steps back into the batter's box. Here is Natalia Kras's next pitch. Up high. 3-1, I believe, is our count. Here's the pitch. Ball 4. So she walks in a run. It's now a 10-2 game. Still nobody out. Base is loaded. Pitch is low. Batter is Willow Christensen, the first baseman. Christensen steps back in. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. As Willow Christensen digs back in. Here's the pitch from Natalia Krasa. That one's inside for a ball. Next pitch is outside. That one's called a strike. Count is full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Pitch is high and away, ball 4. So she walks in another run, making it a 10-3 ball game. Everybody moves up 1 base. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Gabby Rizzo. She hit a line drive to third base last time up. Takes that one inside, ball 1. That pitch is high, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. 2-0 pitch. Inside, ball 3. Lillian Carter comes in to score the 4th run for Northeast here in the 3rd inning. That one almost hits her, ball 4. Run scores, and that's 5. That'll do it as Northeast pushes across 5 in the 3rd inning to make it a 10-5 game. Ten to 5 our score as Corry leads Northeast here in the 3rd inning. This game is being played at the school field in Columbus. It is major girls action between Northeast and Corry, and it is our Corry Central Labor Club game of the week. Support for Corry Little League coverage on the Channel 98.9 sports stream is provided in part by Riverside Structures at 1221 North Center Street in Corry, providing sheds, gazebos, pavilions, outdoor furniture, and more. They're open daily 9 to 3. You can reach them online at riversidestructures.com. You can phone them at 814-273-7232. Channel 98.9 thanks Riverside Structure and new owners Tim and Amanda Pahorance for their support. Corry Little League coverage is brought to you in part by Stone Audiology, with 8 locations to serve you. In Corry, they're located at 709 East Columbus Avenue. You can phone 814-664-7070. The Channel 98.9 Sports Stream thanks Stone Audiology for their support. And if you are in need of hearing aids, if you're struggling with your hearing, by all means, Stone Audiology is the place to go. I'm saying that from experience. I got set up with some hearing aids, and if there's anybody any happier than myself, it's my wife and the kids and grandkids especially. They don't have to ask me to repeat. I don't have to ask them to repeat things so often. So, Stone Audiology, if you're having any problems with your ears. Corry Little League play-by-play on Channel 98.9 Sports Stream is sponsored in part by Corry Moose Lodge number 98 at 332 East Washington Street in Corry, and on Facebook. You can phone 814-664-4010. Channel 98.9 thanks Corry Moose Lodge 98 for their support. Corry Little League play-by-play is brought to you in part by Rossbacher Insurance, located at 98 North Center Street. Rossbacher Insurance offers personal, business, and life insurance, plus more. More information at teamrossbacher.com. Phone 814-664-7744. Channel 98.9 thanks Rossbacher Insurance for their support. Personal service since 1928. Our batter is Haley Wyman, and she fouls off the first pitch. Hits that one down the third base line, and it's caught. F5 on the putout for out number 1. Support for Corry Little League coverage is provided by Corry Fabrication, located at 21 Maple Avenue, a leading sheet metal fabricator in Pennsylvania and the tri-state area. More information is available online at corryfab.com and on Facebook and LinkedIn. Channel 989 thanks Corry Fabrication for their support. Once again, we thank all of our sponsors for helping us to bring you this broadcast. This pitch is up high. So Ashton Mosier at the plate. That's a shot out into right field, and a run will score. On the overthrow to first base, she moves up to second. So Bristol Silvis at the plate for Corry. Gabby Rizzo still working for Northeast in the circle. So, I don't know if Bristol Silvis thought she got hit by the pitch or what, but umpire's saying no, get back in there. Here's the pitch. Up high. So runner at third base, 1 out. 1 run is in here in the bottom of the third, making it an 11-5 game. That one's low and inside. That one's up high, ball 4. So a 1 out walk has runners at the corners. And that'll bring up Kendall Brink. Silva moves over to second base with the stolen base. Runners at second and third. That one's low and away. Here comes the runner from third. Slides in safely. On the play, Bristol Silva goes to third base. It's now 12-5 in favor of Corry. Kendall Brink digs back into the batter's box. Here's the pitch from Gabby Rizzo. That one seals outside. Next pitch is low, ball 4. Maddie Cullers at the plate for Corry. Low and inside. There's a ball hit to second base. Second baseman up with it. And the runner is already at first, so she throws it back to the pitcher. On the play, Bristol Silva comes in to score. It's now 13-5 in favor of Corry. Runners at first and third. And Katie Sweeney takes the first pitch low on the play. Maddie Cullers moves to second base. Once again, we have runners at second and third. 1 out. That pitch is high and outside. Here comes the runner from third. Safe at home. Maddie Cullers moves up to third. That's the 4th run in this inning for Corry, making it a 14-5 ball game. Time is called. The Northeast coach comes out. Having a little chat with the girls. We'll let you know some other interesting stuff going on Channel 98. Join us for the ongoing history of new music with Alan Cross, Saturdays at 6 p.m. and Sundays at 8 p.m. on Channel 98.9. Alan takes a deep dive into the past, present, and future of modern rock each week. Tune to 98.9 FM, get the Channel 98.9 app, or tell your smart speaker, play Channel 98.9. Listen Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 6:30 a.m. for the Master Gardener program on Channel 98.9. Mike Bailey and other guests from the Penn State Extension Office have tips on how to get the most from your home garden. You can also check out Studio B Sunday nights at 7 p.m. on Channel 98.9. It's an alternative and indie music, Southern California style, with Dave W. Phillips. Tune in to 98.9 FM, get the Channel 98.9 app, or tell your smart speaker, Play channel 98.9. Here we go. As Katie Sweeney steps in, there's the pitch up high. Gabby Rizzo looks in. Here's the pitch. Low. Runner comes halfway down the line. That was ball 4. That'll bring up Brielle Silvas. Brielle Silvas steps up to the plate with runners at first and third. 1 out. Gabby Rizzo looks in. Here's the pitch. Low and in the dirt. Good stop by the catcher. Lillian Carter did a nice job of stopping that one. Here's the pitch. Oh, swing and a miss. Nice pitch by Gabby Rizzo. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Here's the pitch. Strike 3. She throws down to first base, and the ball gets by out into right field, and the run scores, and that's 5 runs this inning, making it a 15-5 ball game. And the two teams will switch sides as Northeast will come in to bat. Corry will go back out to the field. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors again for tonight's broadcast, making tonight's broadcast possible, making all of our broadcasts possible. They are the Corry Central Labor Club, JH, Napa, Fox Insurance, Meerhoffs Appliance, Riverside Structures, Stone Audiology, as well as the Moose Lodge number 98, Rossbacher Insurance, and Corry Fabrication. And we thank each and every one of those sponsors, as I said, for making tonight's and all of our Corry Central Labor Club Little League Game of the Week broadcast possible right here on channel 98.9 live stream. This is Brad Swanson bringing you the action. And just a reminder, we call our schedule of broadcasts tentative schedule. No one here is going to predict the weather, so we're just telling you when we would like to be on the air, when we plan to do the ball games, according to the schedules. If you're joining us now, I'll let you know that we did a major boys game last week over at Brackenfield and a major girls game down here last week as well. Did a major boys game last night at Brackenfield, and we're here doing the major girls game tonight. So in the 2 major boys games, we covered both Corry teams, and in the 2 major girls games, including this game tonight, we will have covered all 3 major girls teams. So next week we're going to have a little fun. We're going to bump it up a notch. We're going to move up to the junior girls division, and we will bring you junior girls action next Wednesday, 6 o'clock right here at the school field in Columbus. And then once again, we will be here Friday, a week from Friday, June 7th, for the Corry 1 versus Corry 2 game in junior girls action at 6 o'clock right here at the school field in Columbus. So At the plate for Northeast is Macy Schreckler. She has a 2-1 count now on her. Macy Schreckler steps back in, awaiting the delivery from Natalia Kraza. That one's low, 3-1. Three-one pitch, ball four. Leadoff walk, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Chloe Herzl. Chloe Herzl steps in. Nobody out, one on. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. No balls, one strike. No balls, one strike, no outs, runner at first. 15-5 is our score. There's a swing and a miss, strike two. Corry leading 15-5 in inning number 3. Time is called as the umpire is wanting to clean off home plate. That pitch is low and away. That one's fouled off. Natalia Kraza looks in. Here's the pitch. That one's popped up. And nice catch. Throws over to first base for the double play. And a great play right there by the shortstop for Corry. And that is Ellie Harvey. Great heads-up play by Ellie Harvey. So it's an F6 for out number 1, 6-3 to get the runner at first for out number 2. At the plate now is Lillian Adams, the right fielder for Northeast, number 2. Pitches up high. That pitch is low. Count is full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. That one way inside. I believe. Thought that was ball 4. That's 3-1. Okay. 3 balls and 1 strike to count. That one's high and outside, ball 4. That'll bring up second baseman, Serenity Kennelly. Serenity Kennelly steps in with the runner at first base, 2 outs. Corry leading 15-5. We're in the top of the 4th inning. It's low and in the dirt. Big swing and a miss. Serenity Kennelly steps back in. That one's low. Runner moves down to second base. 3 balls, 1 strike to count. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Counts full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Natalia Kraza fires the payoff pitch. That one's fouled off. Count remains 3 balls and 2 strikes. Payoff pitch once again. Ball 4. On the play, the runner at second, Lillian Adams, steals third. That'll bring up the left fielder, Harper Collins. Low and inside, ball 1. Pitch. Oh, ball 2. Comes the runner from third. She's out at third. Or out at home. 2 unassisted for out number 3. And that'll do it for Northeast. They threaten but do not score. So we'll head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Our score, Corry 15, Northeast 5. (15-5) is the score. So, if I'm not mistaken, if Corry scores 5 here in the bottom of the 4th inning, that would make it a 20-5 game, and I believe it's a 15-run mercy rule according to Little League rules, but I'm not positive of that. We'll find out if Corry can push across 5. We'll see who we have coming up here in just a moment. And thankfully the sun has stayed out here for the entire ball game. A little chilly today. It's probably dipped under 60 degrees now, but with the sun shining, that sure does help. It looks like we have a new pitcher in the circle for Northeast. Let's see who we have throwing here. We have a lefty in the circle for Northeast. See if I can figure out who this is. Tell you in a second. Is number 18, Macy Schreckler. So Macy Schreckler on to pitch here for Northeast. Macy was the third baseman, and actually just she and Gabby Rizzo switched spots. We are getting ready for action in the bottom of the 4th inning. Due up for Corry. We are going to see Bria Higbee. She'll be followed by the top of the order, Ellie Harvey and Natalia Kraza. There's the throw down to second. We are ready for action here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Here's the first pitch. Big swing and a miss, strike 1. Bria Higbee. Behind in the count, no balls, 1 strike. Next pitch is outside, ball 1. Evens the count at 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. 15-5 our score in favor of Corry. This is a major girls softball game here being played in Columbus at the school field. It is our Corry Central Labor Club Little League Game of the Week. That one sails high. Here's the pitch from Macy. Swung on a miss, strike 2. Macy Schreckla fires the next pitch. Inside. Bria Higbee steps back in. Here's the pitch. Low and away. Ball 4. So runner down at first. Top of the order, Ellie Harvey coming to the plate. No, I'm sorry, I had that backwards. So that was Brielle Silvas that just walked, and Bria Higbee is now at the plate. Bria Higbee waits the pitch. Inside is the call. 1 ball, no strikes. Outside low. 2-0 the count. Oops, kind of lost the grip on that pitch before she let go of it. Low and away. That was ball 4. Runners at first and second. Now the top of the order, Ellie Harvey. That was sails high. Macy Schreckla looks in, fires the 1-0 pitch. That one's ripped back up the middle for a base hit, and everybody's going to be safe when Corry has the bases loaded. Nobody out. Nice hit right there by Ellie Harvey. Ellie has been on it all 3 times so far. Natalia Krause takes it outside for ball 1. One ball, no strikes to count. That one way outside, ball 2. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike, nobody out, bases loaded. We are in the bottom of the 4th inning. Corry leading 15-5. That one's up high. Here's the pitch, way outside, ball 4. That'll be a run for Corry as the runner Brielle Silvas comes in from third base. Everybody else moves up. And that'll bring up right fielder Kate Moore. Kate Moore steps in. Oh, okay. We have the 10+1 rule now. Something else to talk about here. The 10+1 rule is in effect, so it's now a 16-5 game. Once a team's up by 10 runs, if they score, then they have to come back off the field. So Corry leads now 16-5. Northeast is going to come to the plate and bat in the top of the 5th inning. And I believe if they do not score, that will be the ball game via the 10-run rule. I believe that's the way it is. We will find out. So Natalia Kraza firing her warm-up tosses. As Northeast gets ready to bat in the top of the 5th inning. Due up for Northeast. We're going to see left fielder Harper Collins, extra hitter Aubrey Boyd, and the catcher Lillian Carter, leadoff batter. And Corry's made a couple nice plays in the field tonight. We've had a couple double plays. As far as the scoring, Corry scored 5 in the 1st, 5 in the 2nd, 5 in the 3rd, and then they had the 10-run rule, so they were only able to score 1 in the 4th inning for their 16 runs. Northeast, on the other hand, went down. They got a runner as far as third base in the 1st inning, did not score. Went down 1-2-3 in the 2nd inning, came back and scored 5 runs in the 3rd inning to make it actually at that point it was 10-5, and then Corry scored 5 more to make it 15-5. In the 4th inning, once again, Northeast threatened and did not score. They had a runner thrown out, tagged out at the plate on a pass ball. She tried to score from third base, and Corry catcher Ashton Moser alertly grabbed the ball and got to the plate before the runner did, tagged her out at home. So that kept Northeast off the scoreboard in the 4th inning. Here we are, we're in the top of the 5th, and we are ready for action as Natalia Kraza has finished her warm-up tosses, and Harper Collins steps in for Northeast. That one misses outside, ball 1. One ball, no strikes to count. That one's high, ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. Inside low, ball 3. To Harper Collins, I'll bring up Aubrey Boyd. Strike one called. No balls, one strike. Ball one. One ball, one strike. On the play, the runner moves down to second base. The 1-1 pitch. Strike two called. 1-2 is the count. The 1-2 pitch. Sails high, ball two. Count now 2-2 on the wild pitch. The runner moves to third base. Strike three called. That one was right down Broadway. One away. That'll bring up the top of the order. As Lillian Carter makes her way to the plate. Low ball one. Here comes the runner from third. And throw is late. Run scores. 16-6 is our score. So Corry can still end it by the 10-run rule if they can get two more outs before Northeast scores. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Strike is called. One ball, one strike to count. That one hits her in the foot. So hit by a pitch, and she heads down to first base. That'll bring up the center fielder, Annalie Thornton. Down to second on the wild pitch goes Lillian Carter. Strike called. 1-1 to count. That one's low and inside. Lillian Carter. Here comes the runner from third, and she's safe. It's now 16-7. That one's outside. Ball four. Willow Christensen steps in, takes the first pitch called strike one. That one's a ball. Runner goes down to second. Here's the pitch. Strike is called. Stolen base on that play as Annalie Thornton alertly takes third. That pitch misses outside. Big swing and a miss, strike three. Tags her out at the plate. So 2 outs, 2 unassisted, 2 away, and that'll bring up Gabby Rizzo. Pitch is outside. There's a bunt right back to the pitcher. Pitcher throws the first in time for out number 3. 1-3 on the putout. And that'll do it for Northeast in the 5th inning. They do get 2 runs, and that pushes the score to 16-7 in favor of Corry. So Corry will bat in the bottom of the 5th inning, and I believe if they score 1, the game is over. Kim Moore going to lead things off for Corry. She'll be followed by Haley Wyman and Lily Dunlap. The Northeast making their way out to the field, I believe. Got a couple girls out here. Maybe the coaches are moving some kids around for Northeast, let them play some different positions. Not sure what's happening, but I think that might be the case. While we have a minute here, I'd like to once again thank all of our sponsors. Our premier sponsor, of course, for the Corry Little League, the Corry Central Labor Club Little League Game of the Week is the Corry Central Labor Club. We thank them. We also thank JH Napa, Fox Insurance, Meerhoffs Appliance, Riverside Structures, Stone Audiology, the Moose Lodge number 98, Rossbacher Insurance, and Corry Fabrication. Thank each and every one of these sponsors for making tonight's and all of our broadcasts possible. You're listening to channel 98.9 FM live stream in Corry. And you can view this game again on Facebook, on YouTube. Go to YouTube and watch this game in its entirety again and again and again, I believe. So, pretty neat feature to be able to catch the game after the game has been played. So you get to watch it live and again. Starting to get a little cooler, the air is, as the night progresses here. We have Macy, make sure I'm pronouncing this right, Schreckla, Macy Schreckla in the circle for Northeast, taking her warm-up tosses. We have a new catcher back behind the plate. There's the throw down to second. We are ready for action here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Making her way to the plate is right fielder Kate Moore. Kate Moore steps in. She'll be followed by Haley Wyman and Lily Dunlap. First pitch is low, ball one. Outside is the pitch, ball two. Two balls, no strikes. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball three. Three balls, no strikes. That one's outside, ball four. So Kate Moore leads things off with a walk. Haley Wyman steps in. That one's high and outside. Ball one. The 1-0 pitch. I believe I've been mispronouncing Miss Wyman's name. I believe it's Hallie, not Haley. I apologize for that. Macy Schreckla fires the next pitch. That one hits her. So a hit by pitch. We have runners at first and second. Nobody out for Corry here in the bottom of the fifth. And that'll bring up Lucy Dunlap. Excuse me. Lucy Dunlap steps in. Showing bunt. Takes it for a ball. Both runners move up. Lily steps back in. That pitch is up high and inside. Next pitch. Up high. 3 balls, no strikes, the count. The 3-0 pitch. Outside, ball 4. Bases loaded. And that'll bring up Ashton Mosier, the catcher. Ashton doing a pretty nice job behind the plate for Corry tonight. Here's the pitch. Strike is called. Ashton Mosier steps back in. Pitch is low and away. And here comes the runner halfway down. Everybody was almost to the next base. Here's the pitch. That one's high and inside. Ashton Mosier steps back in. Macy Skrekla throws the pitch. I believe that was a strike. Next pitch is low and away. Here comes the play at the plate. And she is safe. And apparently we're going to continue to play. 17-7 is our score. Pitch is low and away. That pitch is high. Pitch is low. This is Bristol Silvis. Next pitch. Swung on a miss. Here comes the runner from third. She's going to be safe. 18-7 is the score. Okay, we back up by 11 again, so 10+1 rule in effect again. So they'll switch sides as Corry will go back out in the field. Northeast will come back into bat in the top of the 6th inning. Corry scored 2 that inning, so it is 18-7. And looks like Natalia Kraza will stay in the circle for Corry. Finish this thing out. Due up for Northeast will be the pitcher, Macy Skrekla. She will be followed by Chloe Herzl and Lillian Adams. Reminder that our tentative schedule for our Corry Central Labor Club Little League Game of the Week for next week. Looking at Wednesday and Friday, both games to be played right here at the school field in Columbus, as we will bring you junior girls action for both of those evening games. That way we will have been able to get 2 major boys games in for you, 2 major girls games in for you, and 2 junior girls games for our Little League broadcast this season. And we hope that everybody enjoys these broadcasts, and we are hoping to possibly be able to do this in the future as well. Here we go as warm-up tosses are done, and we're ready to play in the top half of the 6th inning. Swung on a miss for a strike as Natalia Krauza throws that one by Macy Schreckler. Next pitch is a ball. Pitch is high and outside. Next pitch hits her. Schreckler will take first base. 3rd hit batter of the evening in this ball game. Little popper, pitcher gets it, throws the first in time. Runner moves second on the play, 1-3 on the put out. 1 away here in the 6th inning. Strike is called. Lillian Adams. Strike is called. Natalia Krauza fires that one in. It's fouled off. Next pitch. Looks like it hit her bat. Strike 3 called. 2 away. That'll bring up Serenity Kennelly. Ball 1. Big swing and a miss. Count's even at 1-1. One pitch, up high, 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. 2. Oh, they call that a hit batsman. So you got another batter hit. There are 2 outs. We got runners at first and third for Northeast. Corry leading 18-7. We're in the top of the 6th inning. Harper Collins at the plate for Northeast. That one's low and inside. Kennelly moves down to second base. Runners at second and third now. That one's low. Here's the pitch. Low. 3 balls, no strikes to count. Ball 4. Bases loaded. Aubrey Boyd steps up to the plate for Northeast. Strike 1 called. No balls, 1 strike. Next pitch is low. Down low. Good stop again. Really nice job behind the plate by Ashton Moser today. Actually, I have to double check that. We have a different catcher, I believe, in there now. Here comes the runner. Here's the play at the plate. There's ball 4, so the runner scores. Nice play at the plate. Looked like she had her, but unfortunately it was ball 4, so she scores. (18-8) now our score. Base is still loaded. Runner scores from third, 18-9. Runner goes to third. So we have runners at second, runner at second, runner at third, and Lillian Carter, the catcher, is up for Northeast. Lillian Carter awaits the pitch. Swung on a miss for a strike. Pitch is inside. Here's the play at the plate. She's safe. (18-10). 18-10. Northeast scored 3 runs this inning, so they can only score 2 more. Corry's going to win the game, but we'll see what the final is going to be. That one's outside. We have Katie Sweeney behind the plate right now. She's doing a really nice job of hustling back there. That one, dead ball, hits her. I guess they just called it a ball. So hit by pitch again. And Annalie Thornton at the plate for Northeast. Got runners on the corners. Here's the pitch. Strike is called. Annalie Thornton steps back in, awaits the pitch. Strike 2 called. Natalia Kraza, 1 strike away from the victory here. That one's high and outside. Here comes the runner, and in play. That's the ball game, as Corry will win this one by a final score of 18-10. Corry 3, the winner tonight over Northeast. That'll do it for our broadcast. As once again, I said our tentative schedule shows that we will be out here next Wednesday, 6 o'clock our start for junior girls game, and then we'll be back the junior girls again on Friday. So junior girls action next week on the Corry Central Labor Club Little League Game of the Week here on channel 98.9 FM. This is Brad Swanson saying have a safe and nice evening. Hope to have you back next week for our broadcast. Once again, our final score, Corry 3, 18, Northeast 10. Thanks for